Watcher, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about, give you a few pro tips on how to carry sheet materials, plywood, chipboard, MDF, plasterboard, or as you call it, the other side of the pond, sheetrock, etc. Now, if there's one thing that's going to give you away as an amateur on a building site, or someone who's, the apprentice, as it were, it's going to be how you carry your sheet materials. Now, I've got just a board of 15mm plywood here that I've chopped. It's not a full length one, it's chopped down a little bit. There's three tips I want to give you today. First one is, it's called a Gorilla Gripper. Now this is brilliant. These cost about 10 quid from Amazon. It's got rubber jaws. You put the jaw over the board roughly in the centre. You turn this around so you can see it. Lift up the board and away you go. And it's really easy to carry. Easy to disengage, you put it down, lift it up. Again, straight on the board, lift it up. Get your elbow on it, lift up the sheet. So if you've just got one hand, or on a building site, the thing you don't want to be doing is doing things like walking around site empty-handed with things to carry. So if you do this with one hand, you can carry something else with the other hand. So that's the first way of doing it. Now, that's a DIY way of carrying it, to be honest with you. On a building site, you won't get anyone doing that. The way people do it is you carry it on your hand. The boards are 8 foot long. They're normally too wide to carry this way. You don't want to carry them up the other way, although your arms are wide enough. So what you end up doing is getting them up in the air and carrying them. Now the way to do that is to turn your hand backwards, not have it level, but to have it pointing back a little bit, so the weight of the board goes up your arm on an angle on your head, and the weight is going towards you so it doesn't fall over. Way to do that, lift up the board on one side, then move the camera back a little bit for this. So, approach the board, lift the board up, find about the centre of it, turn your arm around, holding it with the other hand, lift it up. You balance it on your arm, carry it on your hand. If there's no wind, you can balance it on one hand. So that is how you'd walk a board around a building site. Turn the arm around, the board isn't straight in the air, it's leading up towards you. You're carrying it, there's hardly any weight there. Another pro tip for carrying a board, you've got to have strong hands for this and a strong grip, is to grip the top. Just to hold the board like this. Yeah? Especially on plasterboard, there's a little tip for you. Spit works wonders. Sounds disgusting. I'm not talking about flobbing up a groily and any of that business. I'm talking about spit on your hands, make them wet. The additional grip is incredible. You wouldn't believe it. Lift it up. Pretty much got to do that with every board though. So just spit on your hands, lift it up. Careful in the current environment with the COVID, don't want spit going everywhere. But there are your three tips. Use a Gorilla Gripper, tilt the board up, rest it on your arm, or if you're lifting a board up this way, such as a plasterboard, spit on your hands. My hands are dry now, that's much harder. I'm having to grip a lot more, so I feel it in my forearms and I've got lost strength. So, there are your three tips. Enjoy your day. See ya. Watcher. I'll do a quick video today on carrying sheet materials, plasterboards, chipboard, plywood, things like that. Now when you're working on a building site, is one thing, fuck it. Lift up the board on one side, squat down, arm down, lift up, and you're holding. You can remove your arm if you've got it balanced.